Well, good afternoon, baseball fans, wherever you may be. Welcome to the Wild Wild West League 2021 playoffs. I'm Mike Jex, working alongside John, Ian, Gary, and Abby, along with numerous others helping to bring you all of today's action. This afternoon's first matchup features the number 2 seed Willamette Wild Bills facing off against the Gresham GreyWolves. We're going to go ahead and get to this afternoon's starting lineups first for the visiting GreyWolves. Leading off, number 11, Kyle Fitzgerald. He'll be followed by center fielder Charlie Peters. Zach Hart is batting third. Cade Christ batting fourth. J.D. Cannon bats number 5. He'll be followed by Michael Bennett. Spencer McGuire batting seventh. Talone Barrios will be batting 8th. Hiroki Ishihara batting 9th. And Logan Valterra, batting 10th. Pitching for the GreyWolves tonight will be Michael Bennett. And for the number 2 seed Wild Bills, we've got Riku Nishida as the designated hitter. Chris Rogers is the center fielder. Michael Soper bats third and plays shortstop. Jonathan Stone playing first base, batting cleanup for the Wild Bills. He'll be followed by left fielder Payson Manning. Travis Weiss plays third base and bats sixth tonight. Jared Whitaker will be behind the plate, batting seventh. Camden Johnson at second base bats eighth. Caleb Watson Stone will be patrolling right field and batting ninth. And Drake Gable will be your extra hitter for the Wild Bills. On the mound for the Wild Bills, number 23, Jack Muth. These playoffs are just single game playoffs. Winning team advances to the championship. Tomorrow they will face the winner of tonight's game. Our umpires for today's game, of course, Picklebot 3,060 plus perfect regular season games this season. Looking for a 3-game perfect playoff as well. Field umpire this afternoon is going to be Nathan. Fans, we will be back to Walker Stadium in just a moment with tonight's first pitch.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break all vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are broadcasting live from Walker Stadium in glorious and cosmopolitan Portland, Oregon. Game 1 of the 2021 Wild Wild West League playoffs. Wild Bills playing host to the Gresham GreyWolves. Willamette has a 4-2-1 record against Gresham this season. They have outscored the GreyWolves 52-40. There was one 3-3 tie in their matchups. None of that matters right now, though. This is the playoffs. One and done for both of these teams. It is 81 degrees here at Walker Stadium this afternoon. We've got a light breeze blowing across the outfield left to right. We're watching Wild Bills pitcher Jack Muth warming up. Defensively for the Wild Bills is Whitaker behind home plate. We've got Jonathan Stone at first base, Camden Johnson at second, Michael Soper at short, Travis Weiss at third. And across the outfield, left to right, Payson Manning, Rogers, and Caleb Watson-Stone. Leading off for the GreyWolves, number 11, Kyle Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald playing for LCC, steps in on the left-hand side. Muth's first pitch of the ball game, little high and tight, ball one. Time of first pitch, 1:09 p.m. Second pitch cuts a good part of the no, just misses inside, or outside, excuse me. Ball two, 2-0. Muth winds, deals. That one over but low. Just missing the strike zone. 3-0 the count. Pitch on its way. That one high, ball four. So Kyle Fitzgerald works a leadoff walk, 4 pitches in a row. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 3, Charlie Peters. Peters last spring played at Tigard High School. Takes a look at the first pitch. That one low in the dirt, ball 1. 5 pitches in, Muth has yet to find the strike zone. Quick throw over to first base. Fitzgerald dives back in safely. To his credit, that one looked like a strike over to first base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes, throw down to second, and out at second base, Kyle Fitzgerald. Pardon me, great throw by Whitaker. So Fitzgerald gunned down trying to steal second base. Peters facing a 1-1 count now. Pitch on the way, swung on, and a blooper hit to shallow right center field. That one just past the outstretched arms of Camden Johnson. So Charlie Peters on with a 1-out single.
Now batting first baseman, number 18, Zach Hart.
So first 2 batters have reached safely, although Fitzgerald caught stealing. Brings up first baseman Zach Hart. And it looks like that hit him, so Zach Hart going to go ahead and take a walk down to first base, hit by a pitch. Charlie Peters moves on to second, now in scoring position. So GreyWolves making it interesting here in the top of the first inning. They've got 2 on, 1 out, and that is going to bring up number 35, Cade Christ. Christ will be behind the dish for the GreyWolves. First pitch to Cade. That one over for a strike, 0-1. Both runners a short lead. Muth looks back at second. Infield's moved to double play depth. That pitch over for a strike, 0-2. So after watching Muth miss with a number of pitches, Cade stepped in, watched the first two go by, and they were both called strikes. Another look back at second base. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one off the plate, ball one, 1-2. On deck is J.D. Cannon. GreyWolves looking to get on the board early if possible. Look back at second, 1-2 pitch coming in. Swung on and fouled off into the netting. Count stays at 1-2. Rogers shaded a couple steps toward left field. 1-2 pitch coming in, swung on, and that is lifted to shallow left field, and that is going to be caught. No, it ended up falling to the ground. Manning tried to sell it out there in left field as though he'd caught it, but had to reach over his shoulder to retrieve the ball, and that's when everybody realized it was on the ground. Peters manages to get into third safely. Zach Hart on at second. Cade Christ on at first. Going to be given credit for a base hit on that. It's a diving attempt to catch that by Manning. Bases full of GreyWolves for J.D. Cannon. Cannon, a late roster addition to the GreyWolves. He'll take a look at the first pitch from Jack Muth, over for a strike, 0-1. Wild Bill's looking for a double play here. GreyWolves hoping to hit the pay station. 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off to the left. Count goes to 0-2 on JD. Michael Bennett lurking on deck for the GreyWolves. Muth has his sign. Now brings in the 0-2. That one high, ball one, 1-2. Good size lead at second there by Zach Hart. 1-2 pitch coming in. One low, ball two, 2-2. Wind and the 2-2 pitch coming in, swung on and missed. That got him strike three. J.D. Cannon, first strikeout victim of the afternoon. And with the bases loaded and 2 away, that is going to bring up Wild Bill's starting pitcher, Michael Bennett. If Bennett can keep the line moving, right fielder Spencer McGuire on deck. But the first pitch to Michael, outside, ball one. Johnson playing deep at second, step or two toward the outfield. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 1-1. Charlie Peters on at third, Zach Hart on at second base, Cade Christ on at first. Michael Bennett can help out his own cause here. Single, bring in at least one. 1-1 pitch fouled off toward the parking lot. Count goes to 1-2. Jack Muth now has his sign, brings in the 1-2 pitch. That one well off the plate. Ball 2, 2-2. Again, Jack comes set. Delivers, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Jack Muth works out of a huge jam here in the top of the first inning. Strikes out J.D. Cannon and Michael Bennett to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on. We move to the bottom of the first inning. No score here at the Walk.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are moving on to the bottom of the first inning here at Walker Stadium. Wild Bills managed to work themselves out of a jam in the top of the first. GreyWolves had the bases loaded and only 1 out. But back-to-back strikeouts ended the inning and no runs crossed the plate. So leading off for the Wild Bills, designated hitter Riku Nishida. Rico digs in, stands at the back of the box, bat held high. Michael Bennett winds, and his first pitch of the ball game off the plate outside, ball 1. One and 0 the count. Next pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 1-1. Nishida taps home plate. Awaits the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1-2 on the Wild Bills' designated hitter, who will be followed by Chris Rogers and Michael Soper here in the first. Bennett's 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and slapped foul to the left side. Count stays at 1-2. Crowd continuing to filter in here to Walker Stadium. A full afternoon of baseball. Bennett has his sign. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and that slap to center field. Chris Peters coming in, settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down for the Wild Bills here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring up number 2, center fielder Chris Rogers. Rogers a compact stance as he stands in from the left side, takes a look at Michael's first pitch, over for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch coming in, swung on, and that knocked foul to the right side. Count goes to 0-2. I think that one stayed inside the stadium here. That one's worth a free red rope. I actually talked to the people down on the party deck before today's game, and apparently the average number of baseballs turned in for red ropes is currently between 5 and 6. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Rogers down on strikes. First strikeout of the afternoon for Michael Bennett. 2 up, 2 down here so far in the bottom of the first inning, and that is going to bring up shortstop number 12, Michael Soper. So yeah, on average, I was told that about a half dozen baseballs are brought back and traded in for the red ropes each game. That number a little lower than I expected, honestly. First pitch to Soper, over for a strike, 0-1. Bennett doesn't waste any time. Next pitch on its way. That one cuts across the plate, strike 2. So Soper in a hole quickly, 0-2. Bennett's next one on the way. That one a little bit low, ball 1, 1-2. Bennett has a sign from Christ. Next one on the way, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So both starting pitchers with 2 strikeouts to end their respective parts of the first inning. For the Wild Bills, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on. We will move to the top of the second. No score here at Walker Stadium.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are moving on to the top of the second inning. No score here so far at Walker Stadium. McGuire, Barrios, and Ishihara due up for the GreyWolves. GreyWolves had a great opportunity in the top of the first, but could not cash it in. Muth's first pitch of the second inning swung on and lifted to left field and shallow, ranging out Michael Soper. He settles under it and makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, number 27, Talon Barrios.
So with one out here in the top of the second inning, Talon Barrios, third baseman, steps in. First pitch on the way to Talon, swung on and fouled off back to the right. So I got to say, this is Picklebot 3000's second inning of postseason work, and the first one seemed perfect. No surprise. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one high, ball 1, 1-1. I mean, I really didn't think there'd be any difference in Picklebot's performance from the regular season to the postseason, but one never knows. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2. 2-1 on the GreyWolves' third baseman. Luke delivers 2-1. That one misses high, ball 3. 3-1. Johnson playing a little closer to first, just on the cut of the grass, and shortstop swung on and missed. Count goes full. 3-2 on Talon Barrios. Talon from Mount Hood Community College looks at ball 4, works himself a walk. So 1 on, 1 out, and that will bring up left fielder number 6, Hiroki Ishihara. Ishihara from Clackamas Community College, right-handed batter. Takes a look at Muth's first pitch. That one misses, ball 1. Logan Valteria on deck. Next pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 1-1. Ishihara did not like the call on that one. Quick throw over to first base, sliding back safely to Talon. Talon picks up, readjusts first base. 1-1 pitch already on its way. That one high and outside. Ball 2. 2-1. Muth missing with an off-speed pitch there. He comes set. Talon will lead off of first. 2-1 pitch on the way. Bunt shown. Snap throw down to first base. Sort of a lackadaisical swipe by Stone. Might have actually gotten Talon had he been a little more forceful with the play. Throw was on the foul side of first base, though. 3-1 the count to Hiroki Ishihara. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes full. 3-2. Talon just a couple steps off of first. 3-2 pitch on the way. That one got him. Strike 3. Hiroki caught looking. Second out of the inning. Third strikeout for Jack Muth. So with 2 out and 1 on, Logan Valtiera, the extra hitter to the plate. Valtiera, a left-handed hitter, fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Whitaker gets settled back in behind home plate. Muth brings in the 0-1, swung on, and that was fouled right off of Whitaker's helmet. Whitaker takes off the mask, goes out and retrieves the ball. Muth comes in. Gets the ball back from Whitaker. Jack taking a slow walk back to the mound, giving his catcher a second or two to shake that off. Valtiera steps back in. Talon, 2-step lead off of first. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one looks high, and it is ball 1, 1-2. Jack set, brings in the 1-2 pitch, check swing. Doesn't matter. Called strike 3. Looking so for the second inning in a row. Jack Muth ends the inning with 2 strikeouts. He's got 4 total so far, and that ends the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the second inning, still no score.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back. Bottom of the second, just getting underway here. Jonathan Stone currently at the plate for the Wild Bills. Payson Manning and Travis Weiss to follow here in the bottom of the second. Bennett readjusts himself on the mound. Got the sign he wanted from Cade Christ. His first pitch, bottom of the second, inside, ball one. Bennett wearing the stirrups with the yellow stripes on them. Looks like the only member of the GreyWolves to be doing so right now. His second pitch skied high on the infield. Zach Hart coming over, settles under it and makes the catch. One away here, bottom of the second inning. So that'll bring up left fielder Payson Manning. Manning from Lower Columbia Community College.
Third baseman. Left fielder, number 27, Payson Manning.
Right-handed batter stands in against Bennett. First pitch on the way. That one misses inside, ball one, 1-0. Next pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off to the right. Count goes to 1-1. Manning steps back in. Bennett set. Pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off again. Count goes to 1-2. Manning was actually ran from the last game that he played against the Gherkins, arguing balls and strikes. Infield umpire Ben tossed him from the game. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled straight back. Manning's fought off a number of pitches here in this at-bat. Bennett climbs back up on the mound. Manning steps back in. 1-2 pitch, that one off the plate. Ball two, 2-2. Winds, deals, swung on, and that is popped to the left side. Ranging out Fitzgerald, trying to keep the sun out of his eyes. Manages to track it down and make the play. So P6 the put out on Payson Manning, and that is going to bring up number 16, Travis Weiss.
Now batting third baseman, number 16, Travis Weiss.
Weiss from Mount Hood Community College waits the first pitch. That one inside, ball one. Bottom of the second, 2 outs, nobody on. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike one. 78-mile-an-hour pitch, just a little out in front of it. Now the 1-1 coming in. That one over for a strike, 1-2. Bennett 1 strike away from getting himself out of the second inning. He brings it in. That one misses outside, 2-2. takes a walk to the back side of the mound, now back up on the rubber. Brings in the 2-2, swung on in line down the left field line, but foul. Ryan Gorton, third base, or coaching third base right now. Coach of the Wild Bills, had to move out of the way of that one. He steps back in, awaits the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and a bouncer up the middle. Fitzgerald ranging over, the throw to first in time. 6-3 the put out, and that will end the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We're going to move to the top of the third. Still no score here at Walker Stadium.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grey color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grey color vodka.
All right, 2 innings in the book. We embark on the top of the third inning. GreyWolves flipping their roster over. Kyle Fitzgerald leading off here in the third, be followed by Charlie Peters and Zach Hart. Jack Muth on the mound for inning number 3. He scattered 2 hits so far. Struck out 4. His first pitch, the third. That one bends over for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So Fitzgerald quickly in a hole. Fitzgerald worked a 4-pitch walk to lead off the game in the first inning, was gunned down and trying to steal second base by Whitaker. He takes a look at the 0-2 pitch, swung on, and he fights that off onto the netting on the right side. Count stays 0-2. Kyle got a really late swing on that, but managed to make contact and fight it off to the right. Muth set, pitch on the way. Low ball 1, 1-2. Infield playing straight up. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Another pitch that Fitzgerald had to fight off. Stands back in, 1-2 the count, pitch on the way, swung on and missed, that got him strike 3. 5th strikeout for Jack Muth. So after his troubles in the first inning, it looks like Muth is settling in. 3rd strikeout in a row for Jack. That brings up center fielder Charlie Peters. Peters, one of the 2 hits in the baseball game this afternoon, back in the first inning. Shows bunt and then pulls back. Pitch outside, ball 1. Peters singled but was stranded at third back in the first inning. Next pitch on the way, and that's smacked straight up the middle. Diving stop by Camden Johnson. Can't quite find his glove. Knocks it into center field, and Charlie Peters will check in at first base with his second hit of the afternoon. Great effort by Johnson there. Arm outstretched. Almost had the ball. Just careened off the end of it into center field.
Now batting number 18, Zach Hart.
So first baseman Zach Hart now to the plate. 1 on, 1 out, top third, no score. Hart, a left-handed batter, takes a smack at the first pitch, lifts that into shallow left field, but that is just foul. Foot, maybe foot and a half foul. Payson Manning came in, couldn't quite get there in time. So everybody's going to reset. Count now 0-1 on the GreyWolves first baseman. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Muth now brings in the 0-1 swung on, and that is smacked into right field for a base hit. Rounding second, heading to third, Charlie Peters. And he will end up at third base as Zach Hart with a single. Back-to-back singles by the GreyWolves. They are in business here, top of the third inning. Runners on the corners, one down, and that is going to bring up the catcher, number 35, Cade Christ. Christ from Tacoma Community College. Zach Hart dancing off of first base, draws the attention of Jack Muth. Does not get a throw. Muth brings first pitch in, that one in the dirt and outside, ball 1. Good stop by Whitaker. Relay back to the pitcher, didn't quite go as planned, but runners have to stay. Hart at first, Peters at third. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is smacked to center field. Rogers ranging over. No, it's going to be Watson Stone setting on to make the catch. The throw coming into the plate, not going to be in time. Sacrifice fly as Charlie Peters comes in to score. And we have our first run of the 2021 postseason. Sacrifice fly, Cade Christ, give that man an RBI.
Now batting number 16,
1-0 GreyWolves. Zach Hart still at first base, and then is going to bring up J.D. Cannon. First pitch to J.D., low and inside, ball 1. Cannon was Jack Muth's first strikeout victim in the first inning. He's gone on to strike out 4 more so far. He brings in the 1-0 pitch, and that definitely inside, ball 2, 2-0. Hart a little more reluctant to dance off of first base with nobody on third. That next pitch inside, ball 3, 3-0. So Cannon definitely in control in this at-bat. Next pitch on the way, that one sails over for a strike, 3-1. Two-step lead at first, swung on and fouled off to the left side by J.D. Count now full. Hart can take off with the pitch. 2 away here, top third, 1-0 Gresham. Jack comes set. Pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. So Hart, who had been running with the pitch, slows up and stops at second base. J.D. Cannon takes his 90-foot jog down the right field line.
now batting number 14, Michael Bennett.
So 2 on, 2 away for starting pitcher Michael Bennett. Again, an opportunity to help his own cause. Swings the first pitch and misses strike one. Bennett was up in the first inning with the bases loaded and became the second strikeout victim of Jack Muth. One pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the right. 0-2. So Bennett in the hole quickly. Got a runner on in scoring position. Look back at second. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is fouled off into the parking lot. So still an 0-2 count on Michael Bennett. Johnson ranging close to second, now goes and regains his normal spot. That pitch lined into left field, and that is going to be down for the base hit. Being waved around third is Zach Hart. He will come in and score. Throw comes back into the infield. J.D. Cannon stops at second base. Michael Bennett with an RBI single. And the GreyWolves have now played it 2. So runners on at first and second for right fielder Spencer McGuire. He takes a look at the first pitch from Muth, and that one over for a strike, 0-1. 82-mile-per-hour fastball from Jack. He looks back at second. Now brings in the 0-1. Looked like McGuire wanted to offer that, thought better of it, and good that he did. That one outside the strike zone, 1-1. Next pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 1-2. Neither Soper nor Johnson really doing anything to keep J.D. Cannon on at second base. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. That one low and inside, ball 2, 2-2. Good eye not only by Spencer McGuire, but by Picklebot 3000 as well. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll do it for the GreyWolves here in the third inning, but they are able to push 2 runs across on 3 hits. No errors, and they leave a couple. We move to the bottom of the third inning, 2-0 GreyWolves.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great Call Vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We're moving on to the bottom of the third inning where the GreyWolves have a 2-0 lead over the Wild Bills in this 2021 Wild West League playoff game. Winner advances to the championship game tomorrow. Losers, well, they watch the championship game tomorrow. First pitch, bottom of the third on the way. That one misses outside, ball 1. 1-0 on the catcher, Jared Whitaker, who will be followed by second baseman Camden Johnson and Caleb Watson-Stone. Next pitch on the way from Bennett. That one misses inside. Ball 2, 2-0. Bennett already into his motion. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one gets the outside part of the plate. Strike 2-1. Zach Hart playing close to the line at first base for Gresham. 2-1 pitch on the way. Just inside. Ball 3, 3-1. That one seriously did not miss by much. It was very close. 3-1 pitch coming in, swung on, and that is fouled off to the left. There goes somebody. We got a runner. We got a runner. I don't even know if the red rope announcement's been made yet, but we still got a run. We got another runner. Look at that. Oh, well, yep. No, there we go. You know, watch yourself. You don't want to trip down there. That'd be a bad time. 3-2 pitch on the way. That was inside. So Whitaker manages to work a walk here to lead off top of the third. First base runner for the Wild Bills, and that's going to bring up second baseman Camden Johnson.
Number 3, Camden Johnson.
There is the said returned foul ball. Line and the pitch on the way, swung on, and that is slow roller to short. Only play over to first in time for the out. Relay throw to second base just to make sure that Whitaker wasn't going anywhere. So Camden Johnson out on the fielder's choice. That one goes 6-3. So the runner on in scoring position, that is going to bring up white fielder Caleb Watson-Stone. Caleb represents the tying run at the plate, and he takes a hack at the first pitch and misses strike 1. Then it comes set. Look back at second base. 0-1 pitch on the way, bunt shown. Pitch off the plate, 1-1. Bennett with a look back at second. Cannon and Fitzgerald deciding who are going to cover. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that is popped foul to the right. Hart coming over, not going to be able to get to it. It just falls behind the GreyWolves dugout. So the count 1-2 on Caleb Watson-Stone. Drake Gable on deck for the Wild Bills. Bennett shakes off Christ. Now has the sign he wants. Look back at second. J.D. Cannon creeping in. Swung on, and that is roped into right field for a base hit. Making the turn at third and heading into score is going to be Jared Whitaker. Relay comes into second base. Now escapes into the infield. And that allows Caleb Watson-Stone to check in at second. Nobody was covering at third. He tries to take third, and he is out at third. No, called safe apparently. Originally was called out, but then ruled safe. Heads up play by Caleb Watson-Stone. So an RBI single. Error on the throw, and that allows him to take third.
Now batting, number 9, Drake Gable.
So that changes the complexity of this inning significantly. Runner on at third, 2-1 ball game, 1 out, and extra hitter Drake Gable at the plate. First pitch to Drake. That one misses outside, ball 1. So that single by Watson-Stone, the first hit of the ball game for the Wild Bills. Next pitch fouled off, count goes even, 1-1. That got the sign he wanted. Now brings in the 1-1. Inside, and that gets away from Chris. The throw at the plate, not in time. Caleb Watson-Stone comes home to score. That one looked like it was a passed ball. I often like to give the benefit of the doubt to the catcher, but that definitely looked like that was on Cade Christ. So a passed ball, and we have a tie ball game now. Grable with a 2-1 count now, nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 3rd inning. Bennett had retired the first 6 batters he faced. What a rocky time here in the 3rd. 2-1 pitch on its way in. That one misses, ball 3. 3-1. GreyWolves going to need Bennett to shake this off. Next pitch on its way in. That one misses high, ball 4. So Drake Gable manages to work a 1-out walk. Runner on first, 1 away, and Wild Bills flipping over their lineup. That's going to bring up Riku Nishida. So we got a meeting on the mound right now. GreyWolves skipper Michael Forgione out talking to his pitcher. So Bennett gonna stay in. Tie ball game, 2-2 here as we play in the bottom of the 3rd inning. GreyWolves had pushed across 2 in the top of the 3rd. Evil Empire strikes back and ties it up here so far as they play with 1 out. Runner on first. That is Drake Gable and Riku Nishida at the plate. First pitch on the way to Riku, misses outside, ball 1. Bennett and Chris seeming to have a hard time getting on the same page here. Michael comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 2. 2-0. Bennett's control eluding him a little bit here in the 3rd inning after having great control over it in the first 2 frames. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 3. 3-0. If you give the Wild Bills a chance, they will make you pay. 3-0 pitch coming in.
All 4 make your pace.
And Riku Nishida works a walk. So back-to-back walks by Michael Bennett.
Number 2, Chris Rogers.
Does not look like the GreyWolves have anybody warming up at the time. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch on the way to center fielder Chris Rogers. That one misses, 1-0. 6 straight balls thrown by Michael Bennett. Takes a look back at second. Next pitch in, swung on and missed. There we go, 1-1 now the count on Rogers. Rogers a strikeout victim back in the 1st inning. Bennett's first. He comes set. Brings in the 1-1. That hit to second. Weird hop taken by J.D. Cannon. He throws over to first, not in time. So Riku Nishida in at second.
Now batting, number 12.
Drake Grable on at 3rd. Chris Rogers with the infield single. So bases full of Wild Bills for shortstop Michael Soper. 1 away, GreyWolves could use a double play. Pitch on the way, inside, ball one. Bennett comes set. 1-0 pitch, and that one is hit to center field, ranging back on the ball. Peters, he settles under it and makes the catch, tagging at third, and coming home to score is going to be Drake Grable. So give Michael Soper a sacrifice fly, and the Wild Bills have now taken the lead. On the play, Riku Nishida takes third. So runners on the corners, 2 down. Wild Bills have taken the lead. Threatening for more with Jonathan Stone at the plate. Pitch on the way.
Strike.
That one over for a strike. 0-1. Both runners with a short lead. 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. So Stone in a hole quickly. He popped out to Zach Hart back in leading off the second inning. Chance to drive in at least one here. 0-2 pitch coming in. That one over, strike 3. Jonathan Stone caught looking, and Bennett finally gets out of the third inning, but not before surrendering 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. We move to the top of the 4th inning, 3-2 Wild Bills. All right, fans, welcome back. We are moving on to the top of the 4th inning. Wild Bills taking a 3-2 lead. Talone Barrios, batter at the plate, takes a look at the first pitch strike, 0-1. Next pitch on the way from Jack Muth, over for a strike, 0-2. Next pitch on the way to Barrios. That one misses off the plate, ball 1. Muth visibly upset by that call on the mound. He comes set, 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. That got the strikeout he was looking for. This is the 7th strikeout on the afternoon for Jack Muth.
Now batting number 6, Hiroki Ishihara.
So with 1 out, nobody on, that is going to bring up left fielder Hiroki Ishihara. Ishihara already fell victim to one of Jack Muth's strikeouts, but he takes the first pitch of the at-bat and knocks it into left field for a base hit. Payson Manning comes in, gets the throw into the infield. Ishihara aboard with his first hit of the afternoon. So 1 on, 1 out for extra hitter Logan Valtierra.
Now batting, number 33, Logan Valtierra.
Muth checks in over at first base. Brings the first pitch of the at-bat in. That one misses outside, ball 1. Stone holding Ishihara on at first. 1-0 pitch comes in. Big swing and a miss by Valtierra. Looked like he might have had the timing right. Just missed that pitch by 3 or 4 inches off the end of the bat. Count 1-1 on the extra hitter. Next pitch in but high, 2-1. Kyle Fitzgerald on deck for the GreyWolves. Tying run aboard, 3-2 Wild Bills. 2-1 pitch misses inside, ball 3. 3-1 on Logan Valtierra. Hiroshi Isakara on at first. Next pitch misses inside, ball 4. No question about that one. Ishihara moves down to second. Logan Valtierra on with a walk. So tying run in scoring position, going ahead runner on at first for shortstop Kyle Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald 0 for 1 on the afternoon, has walked and struck out so far. First pitch, the at-bat from Muth, inside ball 1. Nice stop by Whitaker. So GreyWolves looking to tie this back up, if not retake the lead. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that just flat plunks him. Kyle Fitzgerald, HBP. Appropriate Wookiee sound effect in the background, and we've got the bases loaded again. And we got a mound visit coming from Coach Ryan Gorton. Whitaker out to join in on the conversation. We do have somebody warming up in the bullpen for the Wild Bills. Bullpens for each team behind the left and right field fence respectively. Decently long conversation out on the mound from Gorton. Probably trying to give his pitcher some more time to warm up. Gonna leave Jack out there on the bump though. Bases loaded, 1 down. Top of the 4th inning. Wild Bills just reclaimed the lead in the bottom of the 3rd. And center fielder Charlie Peters to the plate. Peters 2 for 2 with a pair of singles on the day. Does have a run scored as well. Big spot for Peters. First pitch on the way to him, and that is swung on and fouled off. 0-1 the count. Muth gets the baseball back, climbs back up on the hill. Peters in on the right-hand side, taps home plate. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 0-2. So Muth in control of this at-bat right now. He comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count stays 0-2. Whitaker went to retrieve the baseball and got it back to his battery mate. Puts his mask back on. Gets settled behind home plate. 0-2 count. Pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer. Fielded by Muth, throw home and a tag out at home. So fielder's choice, 1-2 the put out. So that was Hiroki Ishihara out at the plate. Everybody else moves up 90 feet.
Number 18, Zach Hart.
So Peters on at first, Fitzgerald on at second, and Logan Valtierra on at third. Zach Hart at the plate, cuts on the first pitch and misses 0-1. Bases full of GreyWolves, just need a walk or a single to push that tying run across. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and a bloop hit to third base. Weiss over and makes the play, and that will end the rally for the GreyWolves. Unable to push anybody across here in the top of the fourth inning. We're going to move on to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-2 Wild Bills.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, friends, welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, about underway. And we have Weird Al going over the sound system here at Walker Stadium. Wild, Wild West League indeed. So after working them way out of a jam in the top of the fourth inning, the Wild Bills come to bat here in the bottom of the fourth, still leading 3-2. Michael Bennett out for another inning's worth of work for the GreyWolves. He's going to start it off against Payson Manning. First pitch of the inning, over for a strike, 0-1. Manning popped out to Kyle Fitzgerald his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on and missed. Count goes 0-2. Long hesitation, 0-2 pitch on the way. That is knocked into shallow center field. Peters ranging in, settles under it, makes the catch. One away here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and that'll bring up third baseman Travis Weiss.
Now batting, number 16, Travis Weiss.
Weiss takes a look at the first pitch from Bennett, misses high, ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting. 1-1. Oddly quiet here at Walker Stadium despite the number of folks that we have in attendance. A lot of fans on pins and needles this playoff action here. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Ball two, 2-1. Bennett's 2-1 pitch coming in. That one fouled off. 2-2. Weiss grounded out to Fitzgerald back in the second inning. even on the third baseman. Next pitch misses way outside. Ball 3. Full count now. Jared Whitaker on deck for the Wild Bills. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him. Strike 3. Let's see. That is strikeout number 4 for Michael Bennett.
Now batting, number 5.
So with nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning, that is going to bring up the catcher Jared Whitaker. Whitaker worked a walk to lead off the 3rd inning, was the first one to come around and score for the Wild Bills. He takes a look at Bennett's first pitch and misses 1-0. Bennett batting from the right side, takes a look at the 1-0 pitch. That one misses high, ball 2, 2-0. Lines, deals. That one misses ball 3, 3-0. Nobody on and 2 outs. We'll see if Whitaker's given the green light here. Bennett comes set, brings in the next pitch. Whitaker was taken the entire way. That one over for strike 1. Three-one pitch, swung on and hit to second, gobbled up by J.D. Cannon. No. Yeah, gobbled J.D. Cannon up. So that'll be an error on J.D. Jared Whitaker on at first.
Now batting, number 3, Camden Johnson.
It looked like Cannon had fielded that cleanly, but he just must not have had the ball in the webbing of his glove, more towards the center there. It just could not make the transfer. Better that he held on to it, actually. Just kept Whitaker at first. First pitch of the at-bat to Johnson. That one misses ball 1. Whitaker not straying far from first base. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. GreyWolves down by 1. Need to try and keep the Wild Bills off of the scoreboard in this frame. Had an opportunity to retake the lead in the top of the inning, but could not cash it in. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that was fouled off at Cade Christ. Cade doesn't appear any worse for the wear. Retrieves the baseball, gets back to his battery mate. He settles back in behind home plate. He's good to go. Jared Whitaker 2 steps off of first base. 2-1 count to Camden Johnson. Throw over to first, and Whitaker slides back in safe. So we reset. Runner gets his lead. 2-1 pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off into the netting on the right. Count goes 2-2 on Camden Johnson. Johnson hit into a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 3-2 Wild Bills lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Bennett comes set and Johnson steps out. Stretches out a little bit now, steps back in. Bennett has the sign that he wants. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Ball goes into center field. Going to assume that was ball 3. It was. So Whitaker goes from first to third. Need 2 on the throw. So the pitch missed, and Cade's throw to second base tailed on him and went into center field, which allowed Jared Whitaker to take third. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled straight back. So Bennett gets a new ball from infield umpire Nathan. Climbs the back of the mound, finds his spot on the rubber. He comes set. 3-2 pitch coming in. That one misses high, ball 4. So Bennett loses Johnson to first base with runners on the corners and 2 down. That'll bring up right fielder Caleb Watson-Stone. Caleb Watson-Stone hit an RBI single. His first at-bat in the third, came around to score. First pitch on the way to him, and a slow roller hit to third. No, ruled foul, and he hit it off his shin, it looks like. Yeah, right off the bottom part of his left shin. We're going to walk that off. Third base coach / Wild Bills team coach Gorton coming down the line to check in on him. Watson-Stone seems fine. Actually has a smile on his face. Think he feels a little bit sheepish about fouling that off himself. So everybody resets. Johnson on at first, Whitaker on at third. Watson-Stone with an 0-1 count at the plate. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back into the netting. 0-2. So Bennett in control of this at bat and really could use a third strike to get out of this inning. GreyWolves need to keep the Wild Bills off the board here in the 4th. Bennett set. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one misses high, ball 1. Looked like he released that one a little bit early and it sailed high on him. Runners get their leads. 1-2 pitch coming in. Again misses high, ball 2. Count even now. Johnson a 2-step lead over at first. Shorter lead for Whitaker over at third. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count stays 2-2. Breeze has shifted a little bit here at Walker Stadium, coming in from left field towards home plate. To start the game, it was blowing across the outfield left to right. Light breeze at that. Winds, 2-2 pitch on the way. Bouncer to short. Going to be fielded by third. The throw over to first, and that is in time. 5-3. The put-out rally ended, and the Wild Bills kept off the board. No runs, no hits, a number of errors, and 2 runners left on. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Still 3-2 Wild Bills.
Pickles and their new burger buns all season long.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are about to start the top of the 5th inning, and we have a new pitcher for the Wild Bills. That is number 10, Dorian Brodus, taking over for Jack Muth. Jack went 4 innings, scattered 6 hits, gave up 2 runs, both of those earned. He walked a total of 6, 4 of them base on balls, 2 of them hit by pitch, and struck out 7. So Dorian Brodus' afternoon is going to start out by facing Cade Christ. His first pitch to Cade misses, ball 1. Christ 1 for 2 on the afternoon, has an RBI via a sacrifice fly his last time up. Takes a look at the 1-0. That one catches the outside part of the plate for a strike, 1-1. Christ, Cannon, and Bennett to bat here in the 5th. Defensive change for the Wild Bills. That's Riku Nishida out at second base now. 1-1 pitch, high and tight, ball 2, 2-1. Brodus goes into his motion, brings in the 2-1 pitch, cut on and miss, strike 2. Count even now on the GreyWolves catcher. Brodus in the mid-80s with that last pitch. Comes set. 2-2 on its way. That one misses outside, ball 3. So Christ has worked the count full. Brodus closing in on 90 miles an hour. That last pitch over at 88. 3-2 on its way, swung on and fouled straight back. J.D. Cannon retrieves the ball, tosses it over to Whitaker. Brodus back up on the bump. Count still 3-2. That one misses high, ball 4. So Cade Christ with a leadoff walk here in the 5th inning. Tying run aboard for the GreyWolves. That'll bring up second baseman J.D. Cannon. First pitch on the way to J.D. That one catches the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Stone holding Christ on at first. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Brodus works about as quickly as Muth does. Takes a look over at first base. Wide, and the 1-1 pitch. Nice looking pitch from Dorian. 86 on the gun and cuts across the plate. Strike 2. One-two pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to the left side. Travis Weiss overthrows to first. Only play he had. Cade Christ moves down to second base on the play. 5-3 the put out.
Now batting number 14, Michael Bennett.
So tying run on in scoring position in the form of Cade Christ and starting pitcher Michael Bennett at the plate. First pitch on the way to Michael. He swings through that one and misses 0-1. Could not keep up with the 87-mile-an-hour fastball from Brodus. Christ gets his lead at second base. 0-1 pitch on the way. Catches the inside part of the plate. Count goes 0-2. Whitaker kept that pitch in front of him. Christ had to hold at second. Bennett steps back in an 0-2 hole. Brodus will look back at second. Pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Ball one. 1-2. This is Bennett's third time up with at least one runner in scoring position. Next pitch on the way and a bouncer right back to the mound. Checks in at second, has the runner in a rundown, throws to second, and catching him on the play is Riku Nishida. Nicely done by Riku. So Cade Christ, the lead runner, caught in a pickle and tagged out. Michael Bennett on at first. 1-4 was the put out on that. Riku doing a lot of the work. So 2 down, runner on at first, and that's going to bring up right fielder Spencer McGuire.
Now batting number 26, Spencer McGuire.
So nice job on defense by the Wild Bills there. First pitch to McGuire, over for a strike, 0-1. Bennett gets a lead over at first. Pitch on the way, outside, ball one, 1-1. Stone holding the runner on at first, 1-1 pitch on the way, high ball 2-1. So GreyWolves have been making the Wild Bills work here in the 5th inning. They have pretty much every inning this game. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. McGuire looking for his first hit of the game. 2-2 pitch coming in. That one low and outside, gets away from the catcher, but looks like Bennett content to stay at first base. Count full on the GreyWolves right fielder. Steps in, taps home plate. He awaits Brodus's 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. That will do it for the GreyWolves here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning, still 3-2 Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. I don't even know what's going on here anymore. We are moving on to the bottom of the 5th inning, though, and I do know that the Wild Bills currently lead the Gresham GreyWolves 3-2 in this first 2021 Wild West League playoff game. And with a 3-2 lead, the Wild Bills are going to send up Drake Gable, Riku Nishida, and Chris Rogers to bat here in their portion of the 5th inning. Michael Bennett back out on the mound to work the 5th. He is at 80 pitches so far this afternoon. His first pitch of the 5th misses outside, ball 1. Looks like the Wild Bills are sending someone down to their bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 1-1. Bennett's given up 3 runs on 1 hit. 4 errors have not helped his afternoon as the pitch was fouled off. Count now 1-2. Bennett's 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. So another strikeout for Michael Bennett. That is number 5 coming here in the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 4, Riku Nishida.
That'll reset the lineup for the Wild Bills. Riku Nishida now coming up to bat. Riku 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Flew out to center field his first time up. Managed to work a walk back in the 3rd. Takes a look at the first pitch from Bennett, and that one misses, ball 1. Bennett already into his motion. 1-0 coming in. Inside, ball 2. 2-0. Infield pretty much playing straight up. Next pitch on the way, and that one outside, ball 3. So Bennett's missed on 3 straight pitches to Nishida. Chris Rogers lurking on deck for the Wild Bills. 3-0 pitch coming in. That one bends over for a strike. 3-1 the count. Pitch on its way in. Swung on and a dribbler hit to the right side. Pitcher comes over to field and the throw is going to be in time. 3-1 the putout on Riku Nishida. Zach Hart had to field that going to his left. Did so. Thought about running back to the base. Bennett ended up coming over in time. Got flipped the underhand throw. Just in time to record the out. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch to center fielder Chris Rogers, fouled straight back. Three runs on 1 hit for the Wild Bills. 2 runs on 6 hits, 4 errors for the GreyWolves. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one misses, low and inside, or low and outside, excuse me. Ball 1, 1-1. Bennett delivers, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Rogers looking for his first base hit of the afternoon. Takes a look at the 1-2 pitch, swung on and hit to short. Fielded by Fitzgerald. The throw over to first, not in time as it pulls hard off the bag. So another error for the GreyWolves. That one on Kyle Fitzgerald.
Now batting, number 12, Michael Sober.
So 1 on, 2 outs. 3-2 lead. You're not going to believe this. I actually know that small child. First pitch, the at-bat on the way. Runner goes, throw down to second, and a great play by Fitzgerald coming across. And he dropped the ball. It looked like he'd applied the tag, and the ball came out while he was tagging, but ruled safe at second base is Chris Rogers. So we're going to go ahead and give Chris Rogers a stolen base there. A great throw by Chris and an equally great play by Fitzgerald. Just couldn't quite hold on to the ball. So Soper stands in with a 1-0 count. Wind and the pitch on the way. That one is lifted to left field. Back on the ball is Ishihara. Settles under it, makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, no hits, one error, and one runner left on. We move to the 6th inning, still 3-2 Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. We are about to start the top of the 6th inning, but before we do that, let's get centered. Let's take a look at our scoreboard brought to you by Center CBD. For the Wild Bills, 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors. For the GreyWolves, 2 runs on 6 hits and 5 errors. This centering score update brought to you by Center CBD Drinks. If one of the players hits that advertisement out in right center field, that player gets a case of Center CBD beverage. You can find out more online. That's CENTR CBD. So Dorian Brodus back out on the mound for the Wild Bills here to work the 6th inning. Came in and worked a scoreless 5th. GreyWolves have definitely had their opportunities in this game. They have stranded 10 so far. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 1 in the 5th.
Now batting, numbers 27, Talon Barrios.
So Talon Barrios to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning, and it looks like we might have a new catcher for the Wild Bills. That is Dylan Brady. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Talon. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit to first. Stone fields it cleanly and walks over to the bag for the easy put out, 3 unassisted on Talon. So with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning, Hiroki Ishihara to the plate.
Hiroki Ishihara.
First pitch of the at-bat misses, ball 1. Ishihara singled his last time up. One 0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 85 miles an hour on the gun. Ishihara could not keep up with it. 1-1 the count. Next pitch on the way, fouled straight back. Count goes to 1-2. Brodus's pitch is hanging out in the mid to high 80s. He comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, check swing. He did not go. That pitch misses, ball 2, 2-2. Ishihara looking to get things going for the GreyWolves here. He fouls off that pitch. Count still at 2-2. Ishihara doesn't even bother stepping out of the box. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So for Dorian Brodus, that's his second strikeout. Quickly 2 away here for the GreyWolves in the top of the 6th inning, and that is going to bring up Logan Valtierra. Valtierra 0 for 1 on the afternoon, is struck out and walked so far. His first pitch from Dorian over for a strike. Dorian doing a good job getting ahead in the count for the Wild Bills. He misses with the next pitch, 1-1. Valtierra twirls the bat around, waiting for the 1-1 pitch. That one misses high and outside, ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch coming in off the plate, 3-1. Starting just to see the hint of shadows creep past the center field fence. Won the count to Logan. That pitch misses high and outside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Logan Valtierra. And again, the GreyWolves have the tying run aboard.
Number 11, Kyle Fitzgerald.
Lineup flips over, and that's going to bring up shortstop Kyle Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald 0 for 1 on the afternoon, has walked, has been hit by a pitch and struck out. Fouls off the first pitch to the right side, almost into the GreyWolves dugout. 0-1. Again, Brodus living in the mid-80s. His pitch speed, not him specifically. 0-1 pitch on the way, high and inside, 1-1. Off-speed pitch got away from him. I'm sure Fitzgerald would have much rather been hit by the off-speed pitch than the fastball. Took about 10 miles off that one. 1-1 pitch coming in, that one high and tight. 2-1. Brodus is missed with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Checks in over at first, has the sign he wants. Now brings in the 2-1. That was going to be fouled off to the right. I don't think that one quite made it to the parking lot. There goes a kid. Somebody's going to go check. I kind of look like the kid from the Aaron Judge jersey a few weeks ago. I might be wrong, though. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that will end the 6th inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning, still 3-2 Wild Bills. All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium as we move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Wild Bills clinging to a 3-2 lead. Jonathan Stone, Payson Manning, and Travis Weiss due up here. Bennett back out on the mound for the GreyWolves. Misses with the first pitch of the inning, 1-0. Stone 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Bounces one to third. Just gets under the glove of Barrios. That one's going down as an E5, apparently. So Stone aboard on an error. Sixth error of the game for the GreyWolves. Payson Manning to the plate. First pitch to Payson, swung on and missed, 0-1. One pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. Nice stop by Cade Christ. Stone not going anywhere at first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the right. That one's out of play. And we have a masked fan out there looking for the foul ball, and he's retrieved it. Hopefully he's going to turn that in for a red rope at the party deck. One-two pitch on the way. Just a little bit high, ball 2. 2-2. Bennett comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is rifled into left field. Back on the ball, Ishihara. Not able to make the play. So it's going to be a long single for Payson Manning. Jonathan Stone checks in at second base. So pressure's starting to mount on Michael Bennett right now. Coach Forgione out to the mound to talk things over with Bennett and Christ. Apparently that's Jason Stanley out there. Talking things over with Michael Bennett. And they're going to stick with Bennett. 2 on, nobody out here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Travis Weiss to the plate. Important to note, Bennett has only allowed 2 hits so far. It's the defense behind him that's been having a hard time keeping up. Pitch on the way, and that one is just outside, ball 1, 1-0. Stone on at second, Manning on at first. Bennett's next pitch hits the inside part of the plate for a strike, 1-1. Movement on that pitch had me fooled. Not Picklebot, though. Picklebot perfect through 6 so far. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that one smack back up the middle for a base hit. Jonathan Stone going to be waved around at third. The throw comes in, stopped by the pitcher, and Stone crosses home. RBI single for Travis Weiss, and the Wild Bills have now extended their lead. Payson Manning checks in at second base. Weiss with an RBI single. And we've got, oh, that is Jared Whitaker's replacement, Dylan Brady at the plate. Brady's first at bat. Takes a look at the first pitch, and that one misses, ball one. Brady taking over for Whitaker last inning behind the dish. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one bends over for a strike. 1-1. Bennett could really use a double play ball right here. Takes a look back at second base. Now brings in the 1-1. Swung on and fouled off to the right. Count 1-2 on the Wild Bills catcher. GreyWolves trying to keep this close, down by 2, bottom of the 6th, nobody out. Brady steps back in. Bennett a long look back to second base. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count will stay 1-2. Bennett started this inning having thrown 95 pitches already. One of his longer outings of the season. Looks into his catcher, Cade Christ. Got the sign he wanted. Spin throw back to second. Umpire Nathan ducking out of the way. Manning back, sliding in safely. One-two pitch coming in.
Strike 3.
That one over for a strike. Strike 3. Dylan Brady caught looking. Big strikeout by Michael Bennett. That is number 6 on the afternoon. And we've got another meeting on the mound, and I believe we are going down to the pen. Fans, we're going to go ahead and take a break here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wild Bills leading 4-2 with 1 out. We got a pitcher change. We'll bring you all that information in just a few moments.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of Defiantly...
All right, fans, welcome back. We have a new pitcher on the mound facing off against second baseman Camden Johnson. That is Logan Valtiera. You might remember for Logan as being the GreyWolves extra hitter, now also working as the pitcher. His first pitch on the way to the plate, and that one is blooped out to second base, and J.D. Cannon ranges over, makes the play quick. Second out of the sixth. P4 on the put out of Camden Johnson, and that is going to bring up right fielder Caleb Watson-Stone.
Now batting number 6, Caleb Watson-Stone.
So Michael Bennett goes 5 1/3 innings. He scatters 3 hits, gives up 4 runs, only 1 of those earned, walked 4 and struck out 6. He leaves with runners on first and second, though. First pitch of the at-bat to Watson-Stone, over for a strike. Valtiera looks in, looks back at second. Runner goes, pitch on the way, throw down to third. Safe at third is Payson Manning. They would like a review on that play.
The following play is under review.
So there's going to be a review in the booth on that play. Payson Manning sliding into third was ruled safe on the field. Nice throw down by Cade Christ. Taking a look at the multiple camera angles here at Walker Stadium.
Out.
And gunned out at third base was Payson Manning trying to steal. So that will end the inning and the rally for the Wild Bills. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on. We move to the top of the 7th inning, 4-2 Wild Bills.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are already in the 7th inning. Dorian Brodus out to work another frame for the Wild Bills. He has yet to give up a run so far. He actually has yet to give up a hit. He's going to face off against Charlie Peters here to start the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 1. Peters 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Pair of singles and a fielder's choice. Came around to score in the third inning. Brodus' 1-0 pitch. Goes back to the fastball, misses outside, 2-0. Missed with the off-speed pitch first. Two-0 pitch coming in, that one over for a strike. 2-1. Fastball finding his spot. Peters, Hart, and Christ here in the 7th inning. That one misses up and away. Ball 3, 3-1. Normally fairly reliable with his fastball pitch. Having a little bit of trouble locating it here in the top of the 7th. 3-1 coming in. That one high and outside, ball 4. So Charlie Peters works a walk. That'll bring the tying run to the plate in the form of first baseman Zach Hart. Hart 1 for 2 on the afternoon, singled, scored, was hit by a pitch and popped out to third base. First pitch on the way, and that one was a little bit high, ball 1. Hart, left-handed batter, takes a look at the 1-0 pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch misses, ball 2, 2-0. Peters 1 or 2 step lead off of first base. 2-0 pitch coming in. Going over the inside part of the plate for a strike, 2-1. Nice location on that 85-mile-an-hour fastball from Brodus. Takes a look over at first. 2-1 pitch on the way, well outside, ball 3. Had his release angle locked in the first 2 innings, struggling with it a little bit here in the top of the 7th. Zach now steps back in. Peterson not a huge lead off of first, and that pitch misses, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here for the GreyWolves to start the 7th inning, and this is exactly what they needed. Tying runs aboard, go ahead run at the plate, and that is Cade Christ. We got somebody warming up in the GreyWolves bullpen. First pitch over, swung on a miss, strike 1. Hart on at first, Peters on at second. Nobody out here, top 7. Brodus looks in. Takes a long look back at second. 0-1 pitch. That one misses inside, ball 1, 1-1. 1-1 pitch now coming in. One over the inside part of the plate for a strike. 1-2. Cade Christ 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Single and a sacrifice fly. Also worked a walk his last time up in the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit to the left side. Nice play, ranging over the shortstop. Throw to third in time. Soper with a really nice play to gobble that up. Gets the throw over to Travis Weiss. Excuse me, that isn't Michael Soper. That is Riku. Riku now playing shortstop. Regardless, fielder's choice 6-5. With runners on first and second, J.D. Cannon swings and misses at the first pitch. Hart with a dancing lead off as second base actually finally drew a throw. Pitch on the way. That one misses high. Ball 1-1. So now it's Hart on at second, Christ on at first, J.D. Cannon at the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one had to have been over. 1-2. Runners get their leads. 1-2 pitch coming in. That one's off the plate. Ball 2. 2-2. Well, GreyWolves don't have too many frames to continue leaving runners on base. They need to start cashing those in. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Ball 3. Full count now. Cannon manages to battle Brodus to a full count. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. Count stays full, 3-2. Runner's going to reset. Everybody ready. Look back at second. 3-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Ball 4. So the GreyWolves, not unaccustomed to having the bases loaded, do once again here in the 7th inning. They've got one away, and Michael Bennett comes to the plate.
Now batting, number 14.
Bennett up for at least the second time today with the bases juiced. Struck out back in the first inning. Did single home a run in the third. See what he can do here with 1 out, top 7. Brodus' first pitch, the at-bat inside, ball 1. Bennett jackknifes out of the way of that one. Brodus having a little bit of a difficulty finding the strike zone. Swung on and missed. Didn't matter where it was. He wasn't hitting that one. 1-1 the count. 85 miles an hour on that pitch from Dorian, excuse me. Zach Hart coming down the line at third. Was dancing down the line the last time. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off at the plate. Count goes 1-2. So Dorian right now in control of the at-bat. Bases full of GreyWolves, down by 2 as we play here in the top of the 7th inning. Bennett taps home plate. Brodus comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fought off to the right. Count stays 1-2. Brodus went off speed there. Climbs back up on the bump. Back at second, 1-2 pitch coming in. That one high, ball 2. Count goes even on the GreyWolves starting pitcher. Now working as a designated hitter. Line in the 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled straight back. Count still at 2-2. Bennett doing a great job keeping this at-bat alive. GreyWolves could use a well-timed single or double right here. Brodus set. 2-2 coming in. Swung on and missed. Got him strike three. 86 miles an hour. Fourth strikeout of the afternoon for Dorian Brodus, and that does a huge favor for he and his team in getting out of this logjam.
Number 26, Spencer McGuire.
2 outs, base is still full of GreyWolves and Spencer McGuire at the plate. He takes the first pitch and lines that into left field for a base hit. GreyWolves are going to get one out of that. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Zach Hart in to score. Cade Christ over to third. J.D. Cannon checks in at second base, and Spencer McGuire an RBI single. He took that first pitch and shot it into left field. So 1-run ball game here at the Walk. 4-3. Wild Bills still with the lead over the GreyWolves. They took that lead back in the third inning and have not relinquished it yet. McGuire on at first, J.D. Cannon on at second, Cade Christ on at third. And Dylan Brady going to take a walk out to the mound, have himself a conversation with Dorian Brodus.
Offensive timeout.
What have we here?
So it looks like the meeting on the mound is over.
Now batting, number 27.
Johnson returns to his post at second base. And that's going to bring up Talon Barrios. First pitch on the way to Talon, fouled straight back, 0-1. 86 on the gun from Dorian. It's now Cade Christ dancing down the line at third base. Next hit, slow roller over to first base. Flip to the pitcher in time. And that will do it for the GreyWolves here in the 7th inning. They do push across a run, though, but that is it. Fans, it is time to stretch here at the Walk. We are going to move to the bottom of the 7th inning. 4-3 Wild Bills.
We have one question left for you.
All right.
And we have one wing left.
This is the hottest one, right?
It's supposed to be the hottest one.
Hottest.
El Jefe.
El Jefe.
All right.
I'm trying not to use this milk. I'm not gonna use this milk.
I don't think I'm good
This
on the
one
milk.
has, woo.
Yours kind of looks busted up there.
I
It's
know,
got a funny shape to it.
Well, yours has more than mine.
It's a little thicker.
Oh, I bit into that. I felt it.
Uh-oh.
I'll eat the whole wing, because you know what? It's savage.
It's the last one.
It's the last one.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're good. Oh.
We're good. So, Dorian, it's been awesome having you.
Welcome back to Walker Stadium. Hope y'all took that opportunity to stretch. 4-3 our score. Wild Bills lead. Logan Valtierra back out on the mound for the GreyWolves. They'll be taking a look at Caleb Watson-Stone, Drake Gable, and Riku Nishida. GreyWolves managed to push across one in the top of the 7th inning, left the bases loaded again. 14 runners stranded so far by my count by the GreyWolves. So Valtierra making sure his glove is ready. Climbs up on the bump to face Caleb Watson-Stone to start us out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch on the way, high, ball 1. GreyWolves have to keep it close here. Time running out for them. Next pitch swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Logan comes set. He delivers. That one off the plate. Ball 2, 2-1. Valtierra got the GreyWolves out of a jam in the bottom of the 6th inning. Winding the pitch on the way. That one misses. Ball 3, 3-1. Logan looks in, has his side. Brings in the 3-1 pitch, bunted, popped straight up and fielded cleanly. Nice job by Cade Christ. 2P the put out on that one. Caleb Watson-Stone will take a trip back to the Wild Bills dugout. Now coming to the plate, extra hitter Drake Gable. Gable 0 for 1 in the afternoon, did work a walk and came around to score. He takes a look at the first pitch from Logan. That one over for a strike, 0-1. Valtierra brings in the 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. Field shifted ever so slightly to the right side. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one hit him apparently. So, free pass by pitch for Drake Gable. One on, one out, and the Wild Bills get to start their lineup over again. Riku Nishida to the plate. Valtierra climbs back up on the bump. Takes a look over at first. Pitch on the way. That one just a little off the plate. 1-0. His lead at first. Throw over to first base. Gable back in time. Logan set. 1-0 pitch coming in. That one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-0. Throw over to first base. We heard infield umpire Nathan tell Logan that last pitch was at least a foot off the plate. Logan looks over at first. 2-0 pitch coming in, swung on and off the fist and blooped into center field. So Gable moves on to second base. Riku Nishida a single here. 2 on, 1 away. Wild Bills threatening. Here in the 7th as center fielder Chris Rogers comes to the plate. Roger's been aboard a couple times this afternoon, but both times so far that he has been aboard, it was due to errors on the GreyWolves. First pitch of the at-bat, hit to second. Cannon gobbles it up, throws over to first in time. 4-3 the putout. Runners advance. Nishida into second. Watson Stone into third. Rogers out. 4-3.
Now batting, number 12, Michael Soper.
So 2 runners on in scoring position, but 2 down for the Wild Bills as they send up shortstop Michael Soper. Soper 0 for 3 today, but one of those outs was a very successful one, a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd inning to push across a run. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. Next pitch on its way. That one off the plate, ball 2. Audible disbelief on the mound from Logan. He comes set. Begrudgingly brings in the 2-0 pitch, and that one fouled off behind us. Count goes to 2-1. Doesn't seem to argue that call. Soper awaits the 2-1 pitch, which is on its way. That one misses, ball 3. Looks like Logan's really feeling like he's being cheated on that outside part of the plate, but he is not. 3-1 pitch coming in. So Soper, a 90-foot free pass down to first base.
Number 18, Jonathan Stone.
Bases full of Wild Bills for first baseman Jonathan Stone. Valtierra's got to regroup, shake that last at-bat off. Brings in the first pitch, and that one over for a strike. 0-1. One of the faster pitches we've seen from Valtierra so far. Brings in the 0-1. Valtierra having a conversation with the baseball on the back side of the mound. Figures it's probably easier talking to that than any of the umpires right now. He comes set, brings in the 1-1 pitch, fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 1-2. So Valtierra with a 1-2 count on Jonathan Stone. Bases full of Wild Bills. Bills with a 1-run lead would love to add some insurance here. Valtierra comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on in, hit to the left side and down the line for a fair ball. That's going to plate at least a couple. Drake Gable in to score. Riku Nishida in to score. Jonathan Stone comes up big with a 2-out, 2-run single here in the bottom of the 7th inning. On the play, Michael Soper moves down to second base. So, big hit for Jonathan Stone right there. Well, Bills now have the GreyWolves doubled up 6-3. Valtierra still looking for that 3rd out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat to Payson Manning, misses, ball 1. Logan looks in, has his sign. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Fitzgerald, long throw to first, into the netting. And everybody gets to advance 90 feet. So Soper comes around to score. Wheels coming off the bus for the GreyWolves here in the 7th inning. No RBI on that. Jonathan Stone over to third. That one down as an E6.
Now batting number 16, Travis Reese.
So 3 runs in here, bottom of the 7th inning. Travis Weiss to the plate now with runners on the corners and 2 down. First pitch on the way, misses, ball 1. I believe Valtierra's jersey has become more untucked the more he's unraveled here in the 7th inning. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer hit to third. Fielded by Barrios. Long throw over to first in time, and that will end the bottom of the 7th inning for the Wild Bills, but they push across 3 more. They've got a 4-run lead as we head to the top of the 8th inning. 7-3 Wild Bills.
Pickle on a stick is your closest concession stand.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grape color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are about to start the top of the 8th inning here at Walker Stadium. Wild Bills pushing across 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning have now taken a commanding 7-3 lead. GreyWolves have got their work cut out for them if they would like to advance here in the Wild West League playoffs. Hiroki Ishihara, Logan Valtierra, and Kyle Fitzgerald due to the plate for the GreyWolves. New pitcher for the Wild Bills, that is Toma Narase. His first pitch, a strike, 0-1. Delayed release, next pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. Narase may very well be the last pitcher used by the Wild Bills this afternoon. 0-2. Over for a strike. Struck him out on 3 straight pitches. Hiroki Ishihara sat down. So 1 batter, 1 out here in the 8th inning. That's going to bring up Logan Valtierra. Doherty and Brodus threw 3 innings worth of work, gave up 1 hit. Did give up a run. That pitch misses, ball 1. Brodus did strike out 4 in his 3 innings worth of work. Next pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 1-1. Big hack taken by Valtierra. That run that Brodus gave up was earned. 1-1 pitch on the way, well inside, ball 2, 2-1. So Brodus walked 4 and struck out 4. And Toma taking a second to retie the laces on one of his cleats. Finds his place back up on the rubber. Valtierra checks in on the right side. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one high. Ball 3, 3-1. 3-1 pitch coming in, inside ball 4. So after striking out Hiroki Ishihara, Toma Narase gives up a walk to Logan Valtierra. That'll flip the lineup over once again for the Grey Wolves. 1 on, 1 out for shortstop Kyle Fitzgerald. Grey Wolves need to at least get 1 here in the 8th inning. First pitch from Narase over for a strike. Valtierra not much of a lead at first. Bouncer back to the pitcher. The throw to the shortstop covering second. 1. The relay to first in time. 1-6-3, your double play. Threat erased for the Grey Wolves here in the 8th. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. 7-3 Wild Bills.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back. Picklebot perfect through 7.5 so far. 7-3 our score as we are about to start play in the bottom of the 8th inning, and we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Grey Wolves. That is number 11, Kyle Fitzgerald. I missed the defensive substitution. It sounds like we've got Barrios still at third base.
Bennett played third last inning. Barrios back at third. Bennett's at short.
All right, so we've got Bennett at short now, who had been playing third last inning. So Dylan Brady to the plate for the Wild Bills. This is second at-bat of the game, struck out in his first at-bat back in the 6th. Takes a look at the first pitch from Kyle Fitzgerald, which misses ball 1. Fitzgerald looking to go 3 up, 3 down here in the 8th inning. Got to keep the Wild Bills off the scoreboard. 1-1 pitch misses high, ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes even at 2-2. Brady steps back in. Fitzgerald's 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit to the left side. And off the glove and into the face of Bennett. That one goes down as a base hit, so Dylan Brady with a single.
Now batting number 25, Carter Bennett.
One on, nobody out. Camden Johnson to the plate. Excuse me, that is not Camden Johnson. That is number 25. It is Carter. Next pitch to Carter misses. 1-1 the count. Carter batting for Camden Johnson. That went over for a strike. 1-2. Fitzgerald could really use a strikeout here. Thought the only better thing would be a double play. Steps off the rubber, takes a look over at first. Zach Hart holding on Dylan Brady. 1-2 pitch on the way, off the plate, ball 2. 2-2. Breeze picking up a little bit here at Walker Stadium, at least coming from left field towards home plate. Shadows starting to creep into the outfield and left center. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a line shot into left field, back on the ball. Ishihara manages to make the catch. Carter retired. F7 on the play, my favorite function key, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That'll bring up Caleb Watson-Stone. Nope. So you know, it's the Wild Wild West League, so I'm not even going to question how this works, but Camden Johnson, who had been pinch hit for in the last at-bat, is now pinch hitting for Caleb Watson-Stone. Because that's just how things work here sometimes. 1-0 the count on Camden Johnson. That ball hit into right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Dylan Brady on to second. Camden Johnson pinch hitting, singles.
Now batting number 6, Caleb Watson-Stone.
All right, I totally have no clue what is going on here anymore, so we just added a player in there, as you do. Hopefully just in the lineup, maybe not in the field for the 9th inning, but it is the Wild Wild West League. We'll see. Next pitch on the way to Caleb Watson-Stone, over for a strike, 1-1. This is not the first time the Wild Bills have just inserted a random batter into their lineup. They did so a couple games ago in the late innings, so this is not an uncommon maneuver for Willamette. That pitch fouled down the right field line, 1-2. Of course, I think if memory serves that that was Payson Manning that they did that with a few games ago after he'd been tossed from the game, so 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and that fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Next pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle. Nice stop by the pitcher. Throw down to second for one, and that is all they're going to get. 1 for the putout if you happen to still be scoring along at home. I've just sort of given up this inning. Fielder's choice. So runner on at third, runner on at first. 2 down, 7-3 lead for the Wild Bills. And I have no clue who this is going to bring to the plate now. Drake Gable now to the plate. Batting in the 13th spot in the lineup for the Wild Bills. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not in time. So 1-1 the count on Drake. Pitch on the way. Fouled off to the left. Count to 1-2. Fitzgerald back up on the rubber. Takes a look in. Has his sign. Comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that is out number 3 in the inning. No score in that inning. We're going to go to the top of the 9th. 7-3 Wild Bills.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grey color vodka.
All right, fans, we are back for the top of the 9th inning. Toma Narase back out to the mound for the Wild Bills. Everybody up in the press box taking bets on who is going to come up to bat for the GreyWolves here in the 9th.
Now batting number 3, Charlie Peters.
Charlie Peters going to lead it off here, which does make sense. That is the lineup. First pitch on the way to Charlie, and that is well inside ball 1. Toma comes set, 1-0 pitch on the way. High and outside ball 2, 2-0. Toma's got one of those deliveries where he kicks up his leg, pauses for a moment, and then delivers from that position. It's worked well for him so far, throwing off the timing of the GreyWolves hitters. Two-0 pitch on the way, swung on and an inside-out swing, blooped into left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. So Charlie Peters on with a single. So Zach Hart next to the plate. GreyWolves going to try and put something special together here in the top of the 9th inning. Currently down by 4. So they got 3 outs to score 4 runs or more. If not, the Wild Bills are going to advance to the championship game. Line right back at Toma. The throw over to first, and leading off too far was Charlie Peters. Amazing double play for the Wild Bills, and they could not have asked for anything better.
Now batting, number 35, Cade Christ.
So tip of the cap to Toma Narase. Excellent play on a hit lined back right at him. Makes the catch cleanly. Manages to double off Charlie Peters at first. So GreyWolves down to their last out, and they have chosen to send up Cade Christ to the plate. Cade swings and misses at the second pitch. 1-1 the count. Looking at the scorebook, I might have chosen J.D. Cannon, possibly Hiroki Ishihara, but one pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 1-2. GreyWolves down to their final strike. Toma comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, inside, ball 2. 2-2. Two pitch on the way. That one in the dirt. Ball 3. 3-2. So Cade Christ has worked the count full. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him. Ball game over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Folks, the Wild Bills take the first spot in the 2021 Wild West League Championship game. For the Wild Bills, 7 runs on 7 hits and 7 GreyWolves errors. How did we not see that win coming with the 7-7-7? For the GreyWolves, 3 runs on 8 hits and no Wild Bills errors. That will do it for the GreyWolves this season. Fans, it has been a wonderful first game here. Join us back here at 7 o'clock tonight for the second game of this doubleheader. Gherkins facing off against the Rosebuds. Winner will face these Wild Bills in the championship game tomorrow at 7 p.m. For Mike Checks on behalf of Gary, Ian, John, and Abby, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a few hours.